going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Alyssa Morrison, or the Alyssa Morrison if you are new here, and welcome to Self-Care Sundays with Liz. Today I am sharing with you guys 3 habits to help reduce anxiety. Before we jump into today's video, make sure that you are subscribed by clicking that red subscribe button down below. Give this video a big thumbs up, it really helps me out a lot. A little disclaimer before we begin, I am not a doctor or a healthcare professional. This in no way should be a substitute for any medical treatment or anything that you are receiving for anxiety. This is just my personal experience and 3 things that have really helped improve my day-to-day life. Okay, the first habit that I have is using a weighted blanket. I recently got this weighted blanket as a gift and I have used it every single night without hesitation. The current blanket that I have is a 12-pound blanket and it is in the form of a throw blanket, so it's pretty small. If I had to describe what it felt like, it feels like a fond memory that I have when I was a kid, when I was really sick and my mom came in and put like 8 blankets on me and it just felt so warm and cozy. It really mimics that feeling for me and it just calms me down so much. Also, I will say my dog has severe anxiety and he is obsessed with this thing. I don't know if that's like recommended for pets too, but he loves to snuggle up under this thing and it really does help calm him down as well. The next habit that I have is reading. Now, I have heard from a lot of sources that reading can help with anxiety, specifically reading before bed instead of maybe scrolling through Instagram. It really helps my mind calm down. I went through a long period of time where I wasn't reading anything, and then I tried to pick up self-help books. Now, this can be really beneficial for many reasons, but I will say when it comes to anxiety, when I'm already feeling anxious, something about reading a self-help book and constantly thinking about how this applies to my life. Sometimes I got in the habit of feeling like self-help books in a state of anxiety or maybe a bad day wasn't the best thing for me, because instead of motivating me when I was already in like a really good headspace, it kind of made me reflect and think maybe I wasn't doing everything that I could in my life, if that makes sense. So what I have to recommend to you is a novel that you love, something where you completely lose yourself in this book. And this is something that I have recently started doing, is reading a little bit more of novel genres or fun reads, and this has really helped me. The book I have to recommend you guys is In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle. This is an amazing book. I just finished it and it left me sobbing, but in the most beautiful way. Absolutely love the writer's voice. It's one of those books that you just cannot put down, and I would recommend this to anybody. For me personally, reading a novel that I really just dive into the story and kind of get out of my head for a little bit has been very beneficial, and it also has helped a lot in my sleeping routine versus just scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on my phone with all that blue light before bed. And finally, the last habit that I have to share with you guys is something that I'm sure we've all heard, but I have just a little bit of a spin on it, and that is movement. So whether that be going to the gym, exercising, stretching, anything that really gets you in your body and present. I am not a big gym goer, never really had a consistent habit of working out before, and so what I have to share with you guys that's worked for me is something that is a free app on your phone, 7am workout, like 7 minutes. Really like it because it's so quick and effective. Lately, if I've been working out at all, it hasn't really been result-driven workouts or to lose weight or to tone up. It's really been all for the mental health. Something that I really like is all of these workouts here are literally 7 minutes long. You can obviously do more rounds to have it be a longer workout, but I am a beginner and this is something that is just really worked for me, and the app is totally free. I've actually had this app for probably almost 4 years now, and it's something that is just so easily accessible, and it's really easy to just pick up and do a quick workout. I hope that this has helped at least one of you out there. I really appreciate you guys watching today's video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week.